Hello there and welcome to Something for the Weekend, a series showcasing short games that you can complete over the weekend. This week's games feature a puzzle game all about perspective, and another game about finding oneself on a journey through time and space. Sounds pretty deep, but strap yourselves in. Here's Something for the Weekend. Superliminal first appeared on PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC and Mac in 2019, with a follow-up release on Game Pass 2 years later. The game blends Portal-type puzzles with perspective-shifting gameplay, and if that sounds like an interesting mix, it's because it is. You'll spend the majority of Superliminal navigating its many puzzle rooms to reach the exit, but as with Portal, there's an overarching sense of unease, as though something isn't quite right. And while the story is a nice accompaniment, the beauty of Superliminal is within its gameplay. The perspective shifting is quite honestly brain hurting. I don't know how they've done it and I assume it's genuine magic. You see, when you pick up an item in Superliminal and then drop it back down, its scale is determined by the distance between it and the camera. That means you can grab a can of fizzy drink, hold it out in an open room, drop it and bam, big Coke. The same can be said of larger items too. Drop them when looking at the floor, and you've got yourself a tiny version of things, like what ants would like. This perspective shifting is used to solve the majority of Superliminal's puzzles, but there are additional mechanics along the way. This helps to keep things fresh and stops the game from ever outstaying its welcome. Superliminal clocks in at around 2 to 3 hours depending on your puzzling abilities. I was at the higher end, but it's largely a leisurely puzzler. There are only a handful of puzzles that had me scratching my noggin, but it never strays into being frustrating. Seems unnecessary for me to say, but if you're a big fan of puzzle games, you'll like Superliminal, and if you aren't, we'll give it a go anyway.
Francis, you little bastard.
The Artful Escape rocked onto PC and Xbox consoles in 2021, with a release on PS4, PS5 and the Switch in 2022. To assign the Artful Escape a specific genre is difficult. It's a side-scrolling, narrative-driven music game with elements of the Simon memory game. Oh, and there are aliens in it. It's weird, but it's very good weird. You play as Francis Vendetti, the nephew of the famous and deceased singer Johnson of the same name. Francis lives in a small town where the Vendetti name holds much pride. The weight of bearing your family's name is the premise for the Artful Escape. Do you sacrifice your art in the name of preserving your family name, or do you spread your wings and become the person you're destined to be? What follows is a journey through the cosmos to find oneself. It's really out there, quite literally. The gameplay in the Artful Escape is fairly simple. You walk about a bit and talk to folks. But once you enter the levels proper, you get to rock out with your guitar, and it's so damn good. The worlds you visit throughout the Artful Escape are beautiful. Palettes of neon serve as the backdrop with weird and wonderful creatures inhabiting each. Power sliding down hills and jumping mid-air while strumming your axe. How you doing, fellow kids? Does not get tiring, at all. And as you shred away, the alien flora and fauna will dance along to your music. There are plenty of moments when I had a big old gormless grin on my face. And that means a lot if you know me, because I usually have a face like a slapped arse. The Artful Escape is unlike anything you'll have played before, and while goofy on the surface, it may well resonate with you and smack you in the feels. But after its 4 to 5 hour length, you'll be itching to jump back in to play some more. Thank you for watching. We've got a few more of these lined up, so be sure to subscribe, otherwise you'll miss out. Why would you want to miss out on this? Also, like, share, do all that, put it on Twitter, whatever. And until next time, bye.